Pittsburgh at Villanova, Saturday college basketball. VR, we're doing this wise guy style. We're taping Thursday. The line's not out. What is your true line on this game?
Okay, I made Villanova a 1-point home favorite. Set the total at 140.5.
Okay, so you think Villanova should be favored in the game. Now, what do you think that the fair line is going to be, defined as the line the bookies will come out with to split the action?
With Villanova being 1-4 ATS coming into this game, I think they're going to be undervalued. And Pitt coming off back-to-back wins and covers, especially over West Virginia, in a game a lot of people thought they shouldn't win with their star player hurt. I think we're going to get Pitt as the favorite, and there'll be some value on the home dog here with Villanova.
Okay, so if you're getting points with Villanova, you like them.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about why. What's the main reason?
Bottom line, this is a key situation, one of those revenge factors from last year. Villanova lost to this team by 5, and just watching that Villanova-Rutgers game, you could tell this was a look ahead for the Wildcats. I really think for them, this is as key of a game as they come. When you look at the Big East standings, Pitt's at the top, they're in first. They're not going to be threatened whatsoever. But that team's banged up right now. You're not seeing the Pitt Panthers that are as highly ranked as they are. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, week in and week out, when this team's 100%, they could compete with anyone in the country, whether it be Ohio State, Kansas, whoever it is. Pitt will give them a run for their money. But right now, especially come Saturday, we're not going to see that Pitt team at 100%.
Because of injuries.
Exactly.
All right, so what you're telling me is Pitt, you're liking to fade here because you don't think the public or the line is going to properly account for the fact that they're not at full strength. Villanova, you think, is motivated, and because they're 1-4 ATS, the shine is off them. And don't forget, ATS, you don't need to forget, means that the people that bet them lost.
Exactly.
And there's an emotional reaction when you lose, and every time you lose, there's less of a group that's willing to bet you the next time.
More importantly, those ATS losses, 3 of the 4 came at home, and they were favorites of mid 4, 5, 6 point favorites. So they were getting a lot of money, and there are people that were losing money with the Villanova team. So no one's rushing to back them, especially after losing the Rutgers last night.
You make a good point. Is if a team loses ATS but no one bet them, it doesn't really. It's like a tree falling in the forest.
Yeah, when the Cleveland Cavaliers don't cover against the spread, not too many people are losing money.
But since Villanova took heavy action, that means there's even a bigger group of people that's disinclined to play them now.
Exactly.
And you're saying that the motivation. Now, what about matchup-wise? That's always another factor. How do these teams X's and O's match up?
Bottom line, with Ashton Gibbs hurt, not able to go regardless, not 100%. He's the key. He's the leading scorer for Pitt. I think that opens the game for Villanova big time, for them to be able to run the court. Now Pitt's going to have even bigger problems with the tempo. Even though Villanova doesn't run the way they used to run with that great 4-guard set we've all learned to love over the March Madness, they're still a lot faster paced team than Pitt is. And with Pitt struggling right now as far as health-wise, I think Villanova could run the court and really create a lot of matchup problems for them. It's one of those games where Corey Fisher's going to go off for 20-plus points, and I see Villanova breaking away early in the second half and never looking back.
All right, so give us your line parameters on your official pick here.
I would take Villanova at getting any kind of points at all.
Plus one or better.
Plus 1 or better, I think it's a must-take position come Saturday.
All right, there's your projection. Now, one topic we've been talking about in other videos is that on weekend games and on TV games, that the home crowd becomes even more of a factor. So here it seems like that fits right into that mold.
Yeah, I agree 100%. This is a great situational setup for Villanova as well.
And there's an ESPN coverage on this, right?
Exactly.
And it's a Saturday game.
Exactly.
All right, now it's your turn to continue the conversation in the comment section with VR and me. And next up, we're breaking down 3 additional Saturday college basketball games.